She is my wife. Jung Hae In's shocking confession sent the entire hall into a roaring frenzy of disbelief, gasps, and thunderous applause. Who is the mystery woman? Why did he hide it until now? And what happened just moments before that bombshell statement? The truth is more dramatic than anyone imagined. Let's uncover the full story right now on Red Carpet Revealed. The lights dimmed. The air was electric. It was supposed to be just another glittering night of Korean cinema, an evening filled with dazzling gowns, emotional speeches, and polished smiles. But no one could have predicted the heart-stopping moment that would bring the Grand Bell Awards to a standstill and rewrite the love story of two of Korea's most admired stars. Standing under the spotlight, gripping the microphone with a trembling hand and a fire in his eyes, Jung Hae In looked directly at the camera, took a deep breath, and said four words that shook the nation. She is my wife. The calm before the storm. Until that moment, the evening had flowed like any other awards show. Jung Hae In had arrived on the red carpet looking effortlessly elegant in a tailored black tuxedo, his usual soft smile betraying none of the storm brewing inside. Rumors had been swirling for months about his private life, especially after several blurry paparazzi shots showed him in casual disguise entering a quiet cafe in Gangnam, always alone, always discreet. At the same time, actress Jung So Min had been spotted wearing a discreet ring on her left hand, something fans noted immediately. Her recent interviews were filled with cryptic remarks about keeping love sacred and protecting peace. The speculation was alive, but few dared believe it. Then came the Best Actor award announcement. The moment that changed everything. When Jung Hae In's name was called, the crowd erupted into applause. Smiling with grace, he climbed the stage, bowed respectfully, and accepted the golden trophy with steady hands. But just as the applause began to fade, he paused. His voice cracked ever so slightly. Then, with a look of quiet determination, he leaned in and said, "There's someone I need to thank, not just for today, but for standing beside me through everything. She's strong, she's kind, and she changed my life. She is my wife." For a split second, the entire hall froze. And then chaos. Gasps, shouts, scattered clapping, and then a roaring frenzy of disbelief, cheers, and emotional outbursts swept through the room like wildfire. Eyes on Jung So Min, the nation's new leading lady. All eyes turned to the woman sitting in the fifth row, now visibly trembling, tears brimming in her eyes, Jung So Min. Dressed in a breathtaking ivory gown with minimal jewelry, she had seemed serene all evening. But when her name was unspoken yet unmistakably called, her composed mask shattered. The camera cut to her just in time to catch the moment she rose to her feet, covered her mouth and nodded, confirming everything without a single word. Then, as the hall erupted into a mix of applause and stunned murmurs, Jung Hae In stepped off the stage and walked straight to her. In front of the world, he reached for her hand. She didn't hesitate. A hidden romance years in the making. Though they had never confirmed any relationship before, whispers of a deep connection between the two began in 2021 when they starred together in the drama Spring in My Heart. Their chemistry had been electric, but the pair insisted it was just acting. Behind closed doors, however, their love had been growing in silence. According to close sources, they began dating shortly after the drama wrapped. They would meet in secret, dine at obscure countryside restaurants, and even escape to Jeju Island under pseudonyms. But the desire to protect their careers and their peace kept them quiet, until now. One source revealed they got married in a quiet ceremony in late 2024 with only immediate family present. No press, no spotlight, just vows, love, and total privacy. Reactions from celebrities and fans. The entertainment industry erupted within minutes. IU, a longtime friend of both stars, posted on Instagram, "I knew it. I saw it in the way they looked at each other. Congratulations to two beautiful souls." Gong Yu, who had worked with Jung So Min, commented, "Respect. That's how you live life on your terms." The hashtag #Jung Hae In Jung So Min topped Korean Twitter trends in under 10 minutes. Fans were equally emotional. One viral tweet read, "I've watched Jung So Min grow from a bubbly actress to a woman of depth and grace, and Jung Hae In, he just proved that real men protect love, not hide it." In the hours following the confession, their agencies confirmed the marriage and requested the public to respect their privacy but join in celebrating a love rooted in trust and time. And that trust may be the key. Unlike many celebrity romances that burn fast and bright before crumbling under pressure, Jung Hae In and Jung So Min built something quiet, steady, out of the spotlight, away from noise. Rewinding to 2021, when Spring in My Heart first aired, the chemistry between Jung Hae In and Jung So Min was undeniable. Fans commented on their natural eye contact, subtle smiles, and the way they lingered in each other's presence even when cameras weren't rolling. However, both actors dismissed the rumors then. "We're just professionals," Jung Hae In had said with a soft laugh in an interview. But it was on that very set, away from flashing lights and media pressure, that their connection began to bloom. Between takes, they reportedly shared conversations about family childhood and the fear of never finding real love in such a public life. They found comfort in each other's quiet strength. Jung So Min once told me a crew member recalled that Hae In was the first person who made her feel safe just being herself. She didn't have to act with him even when the cameras stopped. The turning point, a health scare that changed everything. In late 2023, Jung So Min reportedly faced a minor but emotionally significant health scare, something never disclosed to the public. Jung Hae In was with her at every appointment, every test, every late-night breakdown. That experience, sources say, was the catalyst. He saw her at her most vulnerable, said a close friend, and she saw that he wasn't going anywhere. That's when they stopped questioning whether love could survive in the spotlight. That's when they chose each other fully. A few months later, they quietly exchanged vows in a private garden surrounded by only 10 guests, parents, siblings, and a single lifelong friend each. No designer dresses, no press releases, just handwritten vows and a promise to protect what mattered most. Jung So Min's reaction, a moment that moved millions. Though Jung Hae In's confession stole the spotlight, it was Jung So Min's emotional response that truly stole hearts. As the camera zoomed in on her tear-streaked face, fans witnessed something rarely seen in K entertainment: raw, unfiltered love. She didn't pose, she didn't wave, she simply looked up at him, smiled through tears, and mouthed the words, "I love you." That moment was replayed millions of times across social media within hours. Fans wrote, "This isn't drama, this is real." They showed us what love really looks like when no one's pretending. Protect them at all costs. Even major news outlets, usually reserved in tone, called it the most sincere moment in the history of Korean award shows. Brands react, a new kind of power couple. By the next morning, luxury brands, lifestyle publications, and marriage-focused advertisers were scrambling to pivot. This was no ordinary couple, this was the couple of the moment. Vogue Korea announced a special dual cover featuring the newly revealed husband and wife. Marie Claire requested exclusive access to their Gapyeong home for a love and simplicity issue. A major wellness brand offered them a joint ambassador contract, not for beauty, but for love, mindfulness, and mental health. Their team hasn't responded to commercial offers yet, and sources say they may continue rejecting traditional brand deals altogether. They don't want to profit from their marriage, an agency insider hinted. They want to protect it. What's next for the couple? Rumors are already swirling. Will they hold a public wedding celebration for fans? Will they star together in a new project? Will they retreat again into their quiet world of lakeside walks and whispered conversations? What we do know is this: they're writing their story their own way. Jung Hae In's management announced that he'll be taking a short break from acting to spend time with loved ones. Jung So Min has confirmed she'll continue with her next film now, with a different kind of support behind her, not just from fans, but from a husband watching proudly from the wings. The confession that changed everything. She is my wife. 4 words that dropped like a thunderclap across Korea. But beyond the drama, beyond the headlines, what truly resonated was the humanity in that moment, the courage it took to love out loud in a world that demands silence. Jung Hae In and Jung So Min didn't just confess a relationship. They redefined what love looks like when it's built on honesty, sacrifice, and a quiet kind of courage. And now the entire nation is still echoing with that single unforgettable truth. She is my wife.